Does your love ever feel one-sided? Like you're giving it your all, but you're not getting the same back? So many women were never taught what it actually takes to build a healthy relationship. In this video, I'll share 5 essential habits that can help you feel safe, valued, and truly connected in your relationship again. The first thing is you need to know your vulnerabilities. Every woman carries emotional wounds from the past, and those wounds can silently shape how you show up in your relationships. For example, if you have a deep fear of abandonment, you might avoid confronting your husband even when he crosses the line. Maybe he repeatedly does things to hurt you. Maybe he cheats. But instead of speaking up, you stay quiet because the fear of him leaving you feels worse than the pain of what he's doing now. Or maybe it's smaller, but just as painful. You don't bring things up that bother you because you're afraid he'll get angry or he will pull away. The problem is when you silence yourself, the relationship can't grow in a healthy way. Naming and sharing your vulnerabilities with him is the first step to break this cycle. I'm curious, do you recognize yourself in this pattern? Maybe you've stayed quiet out of fear of abandonment, or avoided bringing something up because you didn't want him to get defensive or react badly. If this resonates with you, type yes in the comments. You're not alone, and it helps other women feel less alone too. The second habit you need to build in order to have a healthy relationship is to create fairness in the relationship. A healthy relationship has to feel fair. Not perfectly equal in every little thing, but fair overall. Think of it this way. You visit his family often, but when it comes to visiting your family, he never makes the effort. Or maybe you've helped his family financially, but when you need support, it's not reciprocated. Another common one I see in therapy, you're the one cleaning the house all the time and doing household chores while he acts like it's not his responsibility. Over time, this inequality creates resentment. That anger and frustration are signals that something is out of balance. And the only way to repair it is to talk honestly about what's missing for you and how you can make things feel more fair for both of you. So in order to build a healthy relationship, you need to catch the areas where things are off balance in your relationship. And that's why you need my free relationship test. If you are serious about building a healthy relationship, this test is exactly what you need. It shows you exactly how healthy your relationship is right now, what's working well in your relationship, and what you actually need to work on before it's too late. Think of it like a roadmap that tells you the truth about your relationship. So you're not just guessing, but you know the exact areas to work on to feel closer, more secure, and connected. This test is completely free, and it's a test I give to my couples just before we start couples therapy to help them get started on the right foot. You can download this test on my website, parisacounselling.com/relationship test, or you can download it in the link under this video. Number 3, for a healthy relationship, you need to build emotional safety. Even if everything else looks perfect on the outside, a relationship can't thrive without emotional safety. Imagine you're upset and you're trying to share what's on your mind, but your partner snaps back with criticism, or he gets defensive and turns it around on you. After a while, you learn to keep things inside because it doesn't feel safe to bring them up, and that's when intimacy starts to fade. On the other hand, if you say, "I felt hurt when you canceled on me," and he says, "I didn't realize that. Thanks for telling me. I'm sorry," you feel heard and soothed. And that's how you build emotional safety, through these small moments of connection. This is how you build a strong foundation for your relationship. Number 4, if you want a healthy relationship, don't self-neglect. Picture this. Your partner asks you where you want to go for dinner. And instead of saying what you actually want, you say, "I don't mind, whatever you want." This seems small, and maybe you think you're being a good partner by not voicing your opinion. But over time, these little acts of ignoring yourself build up. Or maybe you notice you've been feeling hurt, but instead of saying anything, you push it down and tell yourself, "It's not a big deal." The problem is every time you suppress your needs, you teach your partner that your needs do not matter. A healthy relationship means both people's needs are visible and met. How many of you can relate to this? Always saying, "I'm fine, whatever you want," instead of speaking up for your needs. Just drop the word "me" in the comments. I'd love to see how many women are realizing this is their pattern. Number 5, if you want to build a healthy relationship, you need to keep your identity strong. I see this so often in therapy. A woman stops seeing her friends, drops her hobbies, and makes her relationship the center of her life. Then when problems come up, she feels completely ungrounded and shaken because the relationship is all she has. But when you maintain your own identity, whether it's going to your yoga classes, keeping up with your career goals, or maintaining a friendship that you can lean on, you feel stronger and more confident in your relationship. That way, when something feels off in your relationship, you can approach it from a place of security instead of desperation and need. Having a healthy relationship starts with small daily choices you make. But I know if you're here, you might also be dealing with bigger challenges, like constant fighting in your relationship or feeling disconnected from your partner. If you want to know how to stop fighting and feel close again to your partner, I've created a great playlist that tells you exactly how to do that in your relationship. You can watch that playlist right on your screen now.